This is all of our boot accessories that we've slowly developed over the last 4 years as we've done more and more boot reviews and realized how many things are missing in the market. So be sure to check out all these below. They make great gifts, self-gifts, and it's a huge way that you can help support the channel. So check them out below. Have to.
Reading it.
Probably.
DMCA'd.
One evening as the
Sun went down.
jungle fire was burning.
We can get away with a few seconds of it.
Yeah. If this is demonetized and you've never seen this video, this is why.
It's a good song. We'll talk over it enough. Ride the Bristol Mountains. Come with me and go and see the big Rock Candy Mountain.
Have you ever been to the Big Rock Candy Mountain?
In Utah?
Down south.
Yeah, it's actually crazy how colorful it is down there.
I've never been.
It's cool. We used to hunt a ton down in the Big Rock Candy Mountain area. This thing is kind of like by Escalante. Or,
It's like right in the it's central
Yeah.
Utah, right?
it's like further south, I think. But why are we playing Big Rock Candy Mountain as the intro song that might just get removed because probably is going to demonetize? Because we got some Big Rock Candy Mountain boots and shoes. So
Boosh.
I am going to pull up who the Big Rock Candy Mountain is. Actually, yeah, let's try it. Let's do it over here.
Let's see.
We're trying our new setup to try to make money on YouTube, essentially, because it's so freaking hard to make money on YouTube. So we've been trying to streamline the editing process, the recording process. So Sam's got like a little pedal down there that he can switch.
Be in charge.
You be it.
You be it.
You be it.
My mom told me.
You be it. And then let's go to their About page if they have one. And then me and Sam will squint and read.
Yeah, that's. I'll definitely do that on the other video. One
So-
of the ones I recorded.
Bear with us. We're still learning. We're still figuring out how to try to make YouTube profitable. So their About page says, Big Rock Candy Mountain designs outdoor clothing based on early American alpinists, mountaineers, and gear innovators who defined the outdoor style of the 1950s, 60s, and 70s, which is some of the coolest footwear in the entire world because it was post World War II, and this is right when a lot of the industry was adopting rubber through and through, and that's where you saw the biggest changes in the rubber industry for footwear was driven a lot by the needs for mountaineers, for alpinists. I don't even know if it's alpinists. I think it's alpinists.
Alpinists?
Alpinists. and so it's a lot of the historical shoes and boots that we've reviewed, like even the Danner mountain boots, they harken back to the early, I think the mountain boot was like 1969. And what's cool about Big Rock Candy Mountain is not just their sick branding and their whole like vibe of their business, but they're seemingly making historical inspired boots, like they said, but that are actually wearable. Because that was the big thing with the Danner mountain boots was they used to make them really rugged and really rigid and really supportive because they were using them for mountaineering. But then over time, people were like, I like the style, but I want a 5-pound boot that I can't flex. And so over the years, Danner slowly taken their mountain boots and stripped a lot of the hardcore value out of them, which initially I was like, what the? Bring back the original Danner mountain boot. But then you see, girls walking downtown Salt Lake in their mountain boots, and you're like, oh, that's their demographic.
It all makes sense now.
But for me, I still am like, well, why is there no like leather linings? Why is there no quality on the inside? And why did they strip out all the best aspects of it? There you go.
There we go. It's hard to control. I'm trying my best.
So let's see if these are more like Danners or if they're more like what I hope they are, which is like a reimagining that keeps all the values while still making them look modern with how they reimagine something from the 60s and 70s.
Yeah. And I'm a big fan of the brand. I think they're just cool.
Yeah, they must be a pretty small brand too, because I never heard of them.
I learned they're 2 years old. There was this really cool shop by my house called Acre, R.I.P. They're gone now, but they like had all the very coolest like menswear things, and it was like pretty expensive stuff, but it's like you're paying for quality.
Yeah.
And that's where I first saw these guys, and I was like, oh, Big Rock Candy Mountaineering must be cool because Josh out of Acre has really good taste. And I was talking to the founder, and he's like, they're only 2 years old.
Oh, wow.
I was like, whoa, I didn't realize you guys were 2 years old because you definitely seem like you've been around for a while, but.
That's cool.
Anyways, that's how I know the brand.
I like small brands because a lot of times, the exact example is Danner. Like, Danner has the history, they've got the patterns, they've got like all the name recognition, the aesthetic recognition, and so they can kind of rest on their aesthetics, they can rest on their history. But when you're a 2-year-old brand and you're trying to reinvent something that was 60 or 70 years old, you have to do it different. You have to push the limits. You have to find a new way to solve an old problem. And that's why I like small brands. And
Yeah.
you're also competing against giant corporations who don't care as much as small brands. And that's why I like support small brands.
For the love of the game.
And a lot of times there is the downside of working or buying from small brands is, you know, it takes years to work out the kinks in manufacturing. Trust me, leather manufacturing company. You know, it's like it takes years. Like even our saddle soles are like 3 months behind for literally no reason. So bear with us, we're working on it. No reason on our end of things. Okay.
Upside down box 1.
Do we both get a size?
Sick. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that's 9.5.
I already like the boxes. You can't see the box yet.
You just wait. Dang! Yeah, that's sick.
That's a good touch.
And the thing is, like, even if it's the branding and marketing that's separating them, at least it's something, you know, because
Yeah.
like that's the thing with these other, especially Nike, like Nike, or even Converse. No, what was it? I think it was Converse that did the Tyler the Creator collaboration.
Oh, yeah, it's
the
Converse.
LaFleur.
Yeah.
I'm like, they had a really cool long history. They had all this opportunity to like make the story more unique, and they didn't even go as like, I guess the branding was pretty cool, but that was like another
It was
brand.
all branding.
Yeah, it was
only
all,
branding.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. It's like, and then you actually look at the shoe and it's just garbage. And it was like the branding and all the time and energy and the influence went into it ended up bringing no additional value. But this, I got hopes for. So you must be 11.
I'm 9.5.
I mean 9.5.
I'm 11 at heart.
Okay, you do yours first.
Okay. We got the BRCM. Also, shout out to this little guy.
I know, I love it. Here's the Scamp Walker boot,
I got the Scamp Walker boot.
made in Portugal.
Made in Portugal.
Yeah, their branding is
Very
so
nice.
good.
Good touches, good touches. This is for heat transfer.
What is this like? This kind of reminds me of like 80s. Did you have like the book? Did you have like books from like the 80s and 90s, like little kids books? That's kind of what this reminds me of.
I don't know. I feel like it doesn't resemble this, but it reminds me of like those Richard Scarry or Scurry.
that
It's
is.
like the worm in the apple illustrations,
yeah.
like those.
I'd be curious to hear
similar.
what their design inspiration was for all this, because it's really unique.
I should hit him up. The guy Samuel. So
Hey,
starting
must
out
be
on
good.
a good name. Yeah, he seems like a very cool guy. I'd love to
Sweet.
ask him about all that stuff.
Just taking pictures of my cat, okay? This is our most popular camera harness, and in my opinion, the most comfortable way to carry one camera. Because as you can see, made of premium leather, solid brass hardware, so it's not gonna wear out and rust and ruin your clothes. But more importantly, look at the contouring. Not just straight lines, not straight straps like every other camera harness out there. It actually contours and flows with your body to make that weight distributed a lot more equally. And even when you're not using it, if you want all that weight off your back and shoulders, got these little hip clips on our custom hardware. It allows you to clip it right to your hip, to put it more on your hips where it's a lot more comfortable to have that kind of weight. So ease your back pain, ease your neck pain, put all the weight of this heavy camera not on your neck, put it equally distributed with the Lone Bandit camera harness.
Should we get into it?
Yeah.
I got the Scamp Walker. Ooh.
Dang.
In artichoke. There was one that was like lettuce, devil's lettuce green or something.
That's so cool.
Oh, these are sweet.
Leather lined.
It's like low
It's got the
top.
rough out heel counter.
I have no idea because I think they're like. Should we look up the price? Should we look
Yeah.
them up? Because I'm pretty sure they're like $300 or so. So that should put you into the same realm as like. Probably not quite as good as Red Wings, but it should
Right.
be in that ballpark.
So I'm curious if it's oh yeah, it is a Blake Stitch construction. So sorry.
No, you're
If you
good.
look underneath the insole, you can see it's Blake stitched. It looks like it's a fiberboard. And so then that probably stitches down to the midsole and then the outsole's glued on. And you've got these kind of rubberized bumpers. I don't know if it's leather, if it's fake leather that's stitched over top. I'm curious if it's a double layer. It feels like a double layer. I don't know if it is or not though.
Of this rubber.
Yeah, if that leather ends where the rubber begins.
Oh yeah, it is Blake stitched. I would bet it's a double.
But also it's like, it is trying to combine like modern wearability with like the historical aesthetic. So I could see it either way, to be honest.
All right, should we?
Yeah,
this
what
out?
we got? So it looks like they're $328. And
Is that an artichoke? This time.
yeah.
Let's cut to our faces both doing this.
A leather boot suitable for everyday use and strong enough for the heavy outdoorsman. Made for fat people. Just kidding.
That's why it's perfect for me.
Starting in the 70s, it was uncommon to see climber cut They're high tops shoes. It was, well, let me try that again.
It's hard
the
to
font
read.
is so small.
It's small.
Starting
You guys
in-
can see how small it is.
Starting in the 1970s, it wasn't uncommon to see climbers cut their high top shoes into low tops, especially in the summer months. The BRCM Scamp Walker is a low top version of our signature El Cap boot. These Scamp Walkers have a leather upper, a leather lining, and insole. It's not a leather insole. Well, I guess they're saying this is leather insole.
tops.
Yeah. Rubberized leather at the, oh, so it is rubberized leather. Cool. I was thinking it might just be like a fake leather. So that rubberized layer is rubberized leather. Toe, heel, and mudguard includes extra laces.
Extra laces. What we got here?
Blake Stitch construction. Carabiner logo stamped sole. Where's that? Carabiner.
Must be this.
Yes, yeah. Okay.
Unless it's this. That's not a
I don't know.
carabiner, though.
So pretty steep. $329 is not cheap. But that's the other side of working with a small brand is they have a lot low. They can't do like 20,000 units. They can do like 500 at a time usually. And so you're going to pay that small batch price. You're also going to pay the small brand price. But it doesn't look like it's extraordinarily expensive for at least for what I can see on the outside. You know, it looks good.
Especially for being made in Portugal. I heard Portugal is like the next step up from like Vietnam and China.
Okay.
Then you go to Portugal, then you go to like Italy.
Oh.
I think that's what I've heard. At least their apparel manufacturing is like that. Not 100% sure on shoes.
That makes sense. The
I kinda
leather
like
looks
their
pretty thick.
Vibram-y outsole.
Yeah, it's an interesting outsole because it feels like it's a slightly blown rubber outsole to me.
Yeah, it does feel kind of soft.
Yeah.
Right? Ooh,
Cool.
cool. I just like the looks of them.
Yeah.
Neat. Should I try
What do
them
you
on?
think? What do you think about the heel? Does that give you any concern wearing it with that big heel on a low top sneaker?
I don't know. That's what's so interesting about them, right? Because
Yeah.
it's like, this is a full-on boot. Like it should be a
Right.
boot, but it's just a sneaker. I mean, I've worn shoes with heels at this point,
Yeah.
and it never bugs me when it's a tall boot. I guess I'll let you know. Let me put them on.
Because to me, this is like you combine an approach shoe with like a logger style outsole. So obviously you're going to get a lot of grip from this, but you're also going to get the value of a like an approach shoe. But I don't think these are made for approach. I think the brand is mostly like casual wear that you could wear ruggedly.
It's like throwback style.
Like I don't think you'd have any problems hiking in these, but I don't think these are specific. Like these are made to hike to the top of the mountain. I think they're equal parts function and form to me. But I don't really know. I don't really know how the brand positions themselves.
I think it's like they're fairly outdoors. I mean, all their I guess it's product photos. Oh my good lord, they're in the outdoors.
Yeah.
Maybe I should take them on a hike
Yeah.
and see how they actually feel after a hike.
As for rigidity, they're not the most rigid shoe, which for casual wear is great. So that would be my guess, is that these are light hikers. You could pretty much take these anywhere. You could take any kind of casual hiking shoe, but it's going to feel more like a traditional hiking shoe, and you're going to have that feel of a big luggy outsole.
Yeah, it's almost like Danner's, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like,
Yeah, honestly. And that was the whole point, right? Why we compared it to Danner was it's got a leather insole. This is still built to the quality you'd want for that hybrid of an actual hiker and a casual shoe, unlike the Danners that have gone full casual. Which I don't, like I said, I don't think it's a bad play, because if you're a Danner, you're just trying to sell units. You're trying to sell 20,000 of this, 20,000 of that. Versus a smaller brand, they just want to sell their cool concepts. They're not as, obviously they're worried about numbers, but they're not trying to hit those same numbers like a giant corporation will be. My turn.
Right.
I don't remember what color I ordered. So BRCM El Cap boot in pumpkin. That sounds about right. I was actually, so I have like a bright yellow truck, right? And I feel like I'm not that bright of a color guy, just like internally. But then everyone's always like, why do you have a bright yellow truck? I'm like, I don't know, I just like it. What? And they're like, why do you have like bright, like I wear like the bright, I can't actually talk about it. My collaboration that's coming up that's really bright.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I
Those
mean?
bright ones. You wear like crazy tie-dye red shirt.
And then and so people are like, no, you like bright colors. And I'm like, I think I might actually do. And then I wore my bright yellow shorts to the pool. I was all yellowed out.
Your shorts look extra short there.
Yeah, they were hiked up.
Oh, I didn't even see your leg. I was like, what am I looking at? You wearing a thong?
This is not my legs.
All right, there you go.
So it turns out I do like bright colors because I forgot I ordered orange. And it's almost like we have like bright red core leathers and stuff. But anyway, that was for sure no value to this video. Anyway. Duster bags.
This is probably my favorite duster bag we've ever received.
This might be my favorite branding of any brand that we work with. Because there's like, White's has really cool branding. It's super rugged, old school, like heritage, rustic. And like everyone kind of emulates that. They don't emulate White's per se, but like.
They try.
You know, like this.
They're at the top of the game.
Yeah. Versus they could have easily gone that route with this, but instead they went like fun and a little bit cartoony. Yeah, like but not so cartoony that it turns me off from the brand.
More 80s, less. More 70s, less. I don't know what I'm saying.
I'll believe it, whatever you say. Woo! Look at that.
Ooh, it's kind of like a muted orange.
Yeah, it's not quite as bright as it is on on their site, which I think some people would be fine with.
Almost like a Converse.
Yeah.
When I see it with the high top, I can maybe it's the circle.
Oh, that's what they're talking about. What'd they say that was?
They said it was a carabiner stamp.
Yeah, it's a pickaxe, whatever. So this looks like it's the exact same setup as your pair, but with the high top. And it's not even that much taller. Yeah, compare that on screen there so we can see. Same toe bumpers, same stitching, same insole, same outsole.
Yep, I think it's just the low top version.
Yeah, so I think they're built exactly the same.
The high top looks sick though.
Yeah, see, like that's why I went with the high top because, first of all, I got the skinniest ankles of all time, and so I'm always covering them. I'm like, give me them high tops so I can hide my insecurities.
Tops.
Yeah, and I felt like the heel balanced out the height a lot more. I feel like this is more of like a fashiony way of doing it.
Yeah.
Because you have that heel and you got the luggy outsole, but it's a low top.
I feel like right now this style, like the low top with the heel, is pretty popular too.
Yeah, like I could see this blowing up as like a stylish shoe, whereas this I could still see it blowing up, but this seems a lot more like hike oriented, just from the extra height alone.
It seems more rigid, but maybe that's just the stuff in there. It's not crazy rigid comparatively.
I bet they're built identical.
I would bet they are too. That'd be crazy if they weren't. Well, I like the laces on this one.
Yeah, those look good.
Colorful laces.
Comes with some orange laces.
Orange and black.
So, pretty sweet brand. If you guys want to see us cut them in half, let us know. Because I'll probably end up sacrificing my pair so you can keep your pair. It's not like I have a shortage of boots anyway.
It's not like we have 600 boots on deck at all times.
Because I'm really curious, is this suede leather? How thick is it? Is this actually is this a double layer underneath? Is it skived down and like feathered? Is there any other internal components? It must have a shank of some kind because it seems like it has some stability through there. So if you do want to see these cut in half, let me know. And if you want a pair of them, check them out below. Shout out to Big Rock Candy Mountain for sending these in and for having unique branding and a unique product for once. Because we see the same stuff over and over and over again. Because you get, for the most part, these guys only see like what we've weeded through. Because we got brands reaching out to us all the time. They're like, unbox these, we want to do these. And we're like, it's the exact same boot as every other boot out there.
It's a Red Wing Iron Ranger.
Right.
We get it.
And so the fact that a brand is taking a gamble and it's a small brand and they're taking a gamble not just on their aesthetic, but their entire aesthetic with all their branding, I love it. So shout out Big Rock Candy Mountain, shout out Jamie Thomas, shout out
Big Rock Candy Mountaineering.
Oh yeah, my bad.
You gotta say it right. The whole video is just gonna be like, are you kidding me? It's the wrong name.
That is like one of my biggest flaws as a content creator is I cannot keep anyone's name straight. So sorry.
Too many names.
Okay, thank you guys. See ya.